Good morning, everyone. It froze last night. Warren was up multiple times. Actually froze early, but then a little cloud cover came in. He was like, do I shut the sprinklers down? No, because the cloud cover is probably going to go away. And he was right. It ended up clearing off again, and it got pretty cold. I brought my plants in last night, except I forgot a couple of them, and they seem to have done just fine. I am going to sit down and work on editing a video right now. Actually, it's not one for you guys though. It is a video. So when we go to a wedding, I usually just capture some video. The people don't even know that I'm doing this. I just capture some random video clips, and then I put it together, make a video. Basically, like I make a video for you guys, I just make a video for them of their wedding day. I silence out some of the audio, put music over it, try to make it very sentimental and sweet and lovey-dovey and all that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm working on a video for some friends that got married in April of 2024. I saw them at Amber and Tony's wedding. You know what? I have video footage. I'm gonna make a video for you guys, and I'm finally doing it. So I've been working on that a little at a time, because of course I have YouTube videos and things like that to edit too. But I'm gonna work on that for a little bit and then head outside and get some of my flowers planted. I still have my red, white, and blue green stalk planter that I want to get planted up. I have part of it done, but not all of it, because whatever, I couldn't find more flowers, and then we did find more the other day at Fleet Farm, so I am gonna get that done today. And I don't have to cook because we have leftovers. I have probably enough spaghetti and meat sauce for 2 people. I have enough chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy for 1 and/or 2 people. I have the smashed tacos. We have a lot left over. I think we made like 24 or something like that smashed tacos. Actually, no, I think we made 30. I think there were 30 of them. There were so many. Maria had a friend over. They've got the pull-out couch pulled out, and now they're rearranging her room. So there's just a lot going on. Warren has Joe off on errands this morning, picking up air filters and something else, door shims, and yeah, because he's gonna be working on the ice house today. So just all kinds of things going on this Saturday. Oh, and my computer didn't get plugged in. Okay. A little bit more done on that wedding video. We have to go get the kayak. Maria and her friend want to go kayaking, and Peter has one of the kayaks back at the swimming hole because he's been doing a lot of fishing back there. So let's see. It's actually pretty nice out. Ask up. Sit. This is going to be interesting. Nope. Come on. Ask up. Come on. Up. Yeah. Okay, sit down. Sit. Oh, she's excited. Good girl. All right, this is potted up. I'm gonna come through and wipe the dirt off and sweep, of course. But this was my vision, was to have this like red, white, blue kind of swirl going on. So look forward to sharing that with you guys. Oh, like in the next month when they're really in full bloom. Peter wants to show us.
I made 2 fishing baits.
Uh-huh.
This one, they're not done yet. I still have to paint them and put hooks on them. But this one, it's just like a kind of oval shaped, and then I have lead in the bottom that I put in with super glue. And then this one's more like a Rapala that I've also put lead in the bottom with super glue.
Mm-hmm. How are they? Did you try them in water yet?
I've tried them just sitting in water to see if they're stable, but I haven't pulled them through water.
Right,
yet.
not yet. Okay. He's been watching a YouTube channel. What's that guy?
Marlin Baits.
Okay, and he makes fishing baits in he has a shop, and he's got all the tools, doesn't he?
He's a lot better than me.
Well, he's been doing it for a lot longer than you probably.
Yeah.
But he's been watching that and getting inspiration, so I like to see the creative outlets, that's for sure. I want to give you guys a little pointer. If you are reusing your pots from the year before, and you've lost that little, that little piece that fits down in there so that the water doesn't, and the dirt doesn't go through the opening, and but yet it kind of holds the water in place. I just use a paper plate. Over the course of the year, it kind of starts to break down, but that's okay, because by the time it starts to break down, then the root system is strong enough and you don't end up getting all the water running through the bottom. So with all of this, I'm going to pot up this pot here. So I'm just kind of deciding what I might want to do here. Maybe do, well, I don't know yet. We'll see. It's a big day at the ice house. Earlier today, Warren came down and he opened it up because for the winter, once we had it in place, he like screwed that drywall in place and everything, so we couldn't like go in it over the winter. But anyway, he took that off. We just got the door generally unwrapped. Somehow the two of us are gonna lift this in place. Just keep smiling. We have to do something, Warren said it's called dry fitting. So I guess we're just gonna put it in place, right?
We're going to put it in place with no caulk or anything. Make sure it fits the opening, which we measured it already, so it should fit.
Yep.
And then we'll pull it out. I'll caulk the sill. I'll caulk around, and then we'll set it in.
Okay.
Actually, I won't caulk around, because just looking at the aluminum trim,
Yeah.
it's, I forget, with the aluminum, it's not like solid wood, where solid wood you put caulk so that the wood has caulk, but this is all aluminum, so it doesn't need caulk.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm going to put that plywood here, so we're not risking.
Oh, I see. It's just more, it's smoother for us to walk on.
Yes.
I already tripped and fell once.
Yep.
And this already got done last, when did you do that? Last weekend maybe? No, that was the wedding. I don't know. Whenever it was,
A couple weeks ago.
Warren came down and stained the boards with some kind of
The truss got oil-based log cabin stain.
cabin stain.
It's all UV resistant.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is just a
Just a regular stain.
oil-based stain.
Well, that worked so well, it should have been on film.
Well, we're not done yet.
That's true. Sill's been caulked.
We just got it tacked in place, though.
Right. Just
So, now what we need to do, and see what I was talking about, is the distance all the way up on either side. You want it kind of centered,
sure.
because you make the opening bigger than the door so that
Yep,
it goes
so
in.
it fits in.
And then there's a sill plate that goes on the bottom, and then we'll shim at the hinges. Each of the hinges will get a shim, and then we'll put a screw all the way through the shims and into the wood.
Okay.
We'll do the same on this side, but we will actually kind of fold the weather stripping back a little bit and try to put the screw close to the weather stripping so it's not visible.
I see.
That reminds me, the black screws I have are still at home,
Okay.
so we'll have to go back and get those.
Well, that was only a few hours. Maybe? Actually, I don't even know if it was a few. It might have been just a couple.
It's in. We just need a doorknob.
We need a doorknob and
Yeah.
looks great. Warren's checking the fuel tank to see how much fuel is in there because chances are it's going to freeze again tonight. Although they're saying closer to like 3 a.m. But he's like, oh, he doesn't want to have to run fuel on Sunday. But he doesn't want to run fuel today either. How does it look?
I gotta run fuel I only got a half a tank. It'd be enough to run tonight, but it won't be enough to run Sunday.
Yep.
And so if I don't run fuel today, I'm gonna have to run fuel tomorrow. So might as well do it on Saturday rather than Sunday.
Yep. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to pull rhubarb because Emily wants some.
Yep.
And
bring it to her at church tomorrow.
yeah. It's such a glorious day today. I mean, it's just beautiful and sunny. The bugs aren't that bad. So I came down to pick rhubarb. Emily had asked the other day if she could come and get rhubarb, and I was like, absolutely. Well, then when they were here, well, we just didn't have time. So I thought I would just grab some for her and take it to church tomorrow. Definitely looks like my rhubarb needs to be fertilized. The best fertilizer for rhubarb is to take chicken manure after the season. So like in July or whenever I'm going to be done picking for the year, and just cover it in chicken manure. Let that rot down for the remainder of the summer, the winter, the spring, and then next year the rhubarb will be enormous. Small isn't bad either, just because it is very tender then, and when you put it into muffins and things, all you have to do is just dice it quick. It's very easy to cut. I just put the smash burgers from last night, I put them in the oven at 300 degrees, and they're gonna go for about 15 minutes. I'm going to keep some of this rhubarb too. I was just sent a rhubarb recipe from a subscriber. I know I read the email. I wish I could remember her name right now. She sent a rhubarb recipe that she said can go either way, rhubarb or apple. And so I'm going to make that. It's like a rhubarb cake. Hello everybody. Oh, Eska, you want to say hi too? Okay, let's move the camera so you can say hi. Okay, say hi. Say hi. Oh, 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 look into the camera. Look into the camera right here. Nope. Okay, well, today I need to organize this freezer. There's also stuff in here that like kids made. That is some ice cream that Peter made that really wasn't very good, so there it still sits. We're gonna put it up there and get rid of that. All right, I got my gloves on. I feel like I need a box though. Yeah, I know, you're so excited. All right, we're gonna use this box and I'm gonna be finding fish. Is this fish or is that, oh, that's turkey. All right, well, let's put the turkey in there then for right now. And we've got, okay, we're gonna take those pizzas out, put those over there. Eska, leave it alone. What in the world would be in here? Okay. That is clearly something of Peter's. A beaver tail. Look at the stuff I find in here. Fish, finally some fish. Okay, let's get that down there. Some more turkey. A beef rump roast. We're gonna put that over there. Ooh, we got a bunch of brats and things from a friend. We also have one open like beef stick or hot stick. That's going in the trash. I don't know how long that's been open. These sticks are usually cooked. What is that? That is venison steak. Perfect. That is what I was looking for supper tonight. This is finally going to have to get thrown, which is really disappointing because these are brat patties. The butcher where we got them from, something was not working with their, whatever that's called, with their vacuum sealer, and look what has happened. They have gone bad. They've turned this gray color, and we have thawed some of these and tried to cook them, and they taste horrible. They got freezer burnt. So that's also going to have to go in the trash. Yes. We got some peas. We've got some short ribs. Or no. Yeah. Beef short ribs. Sadly, another pack of the freezer burnt brat patties. So this freezer has been organized. This entire bag is all beef roasts. Yes, we have some beef T-bone steaks. We have a lot of fish. We have all of this fish here that we need to have a fish fry, which actually is on my meal plan. Yes.
Where should I do this? Outside?
Yeah, outside would be the best spot.
You're gonna have to show me what to do.
Just cut it open.
Cut the packages open?
Yeah.
Okay.
And give it to the chickens. Maria has a box of some stuff that had to be pitched. It's going to go to the chickens. We have a couple of, what do we have here? We have briskets. Here we have a bag of some different brats and things, and this is the box of stuff I'm going to use first, and it's like little bits of this and that. So I have one little pack of pork ribs. I have one thing of beef short ribs. One package of smoked pork hocks, and one package of, is that ground pork or breakfast sausage? Let's look at that. That is breakfast sausage. All right, so these are the things that I'm pulling up. I am going to cook that stuff first this week, and we will be making meals out of that. They may be some crazy meals. I'm thinking right off the bat here, I could do some sort of, I'm thinking that I could do these smoked pork hocks and do some kind of soup. So just put these in the crock pot, maybe a bean soup, maybe a potato soup, maybe split pea soup. That sounds really good, although we are supposed to have really nice weather this week, so I'm not sure if soup is, oh, soup is always good. Who am I kidding? Breakfast sausage. I'm going to do some, what am I going to do? Biscuits and gravy. So that could end up being like all day. So we could have biscuits and gravy and the soup, and whoever wants whatever for lunch can have it, and whoever wants whatever for supper can have it. And then on another day, I may do these beef short ribs as well as these pork spare ribs for lunch or supper, whatever I decide, and get it all cooked up. I also need to have a meal of brats. These are a variety of different brats and sausages, so I'm gonna have a meal where we like grill, or maybe we could have a campfire if it's supposed to be not so windy this week, and do something like that. I also have on my meal plan a fish fry. We were going to do it, I can't remember, but anyway, we didn't. So that is a plan. These are all beef round steaks, which if you have a great idea for beef round steak, let me know, because I just never quite know what to do with beef round steak. And then I have two boxes down here. One has a whole bunch of turkey in it, and the other one has those brat patties, which I know I kind of buried it, but we are going to focus on brat patties over the next couple of weeks and do some cooking out with those as well. And I may even do like a mix. I have some of those chicken burgers as well, so we might do chicken burgers and brat patties. I can make a whole bunch of them. We'll have enough for supper that night, and then we'll have enough to reheat for lunch the next day. So if I did like 16, I think I have 8 of the chicken burgers, and then I do 8 of the brat patties. Yeah, that would be perfect. And then that'll fill up the Blackstone, and let's get this closed. And we'd have some leftovers. Okay, what else? Was there anything else I was gonna show? I don't think so. And then we are gonna have to start having roasts, which is great. Everybody loves a good beef roast. They're very, very easy. Throw it in the crock pot in the morning. Everything going okay?
They have to thaw before I cut them apart because it's too hard to,
I see.
for the
Okay.
thing, the burger thingy.
Originally, my plan was to do all 3 of my chest freezers, but I'm not going to because that, I think, honestly, it's just going to overwhelm me a little bit. I have meat in this freezer that I want to use, so... Is she being naughty?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Eska. You've been being naughty? Huh? What are you doing that's naughty? Huh? You're not sure. All right, but what I was saying is that would just overwhelm me because I would see other things that need to get used up and then I would be like, I don't know what to do first. So we're gonna focus on a bunch of that stuff like I just mentioned to you in this freezer. And once we work through that, then we will go to the other freezers and deal with that. I guess Maria's gonna need that later. Flowers. After church, we had to go and get a doorknob for the ice house. And we also picked up flowers.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
So I accidentally dropped the chicken with the bag in the coop.
My window planter over here by the chicken coop has seen better days, but we're gonna get one more year out of this. I went with some begonias and some of these, oh, what are these called? And these ageratums or ageratums, and then just a little dusty miller in the center. So let's get that watered up and move on to the next spot. When I'm potting up these little pots that I saved from all the other years, I don't overthink it. I just throw some things in. At first they might look a little goofy and a little like sparse, but you know what? You give it 3 weeks and some good fertilizer. I was just talking to Warren today. He's like, you know what? How about for your birthday you just order yourself 4 gallons of Tiger Bloom? And I was like, yep, that sounds like a plan. So anyway, some good fertilizer and yeah, give it a few weeks and these are going to fill out and they're going to look beautiful. All colors of flowers look pretty together in my opinion. All right, I have this little planter over here. It's getting pretty wore, but you know what? It's still cute. I still think it's pretty cute. So this, actually I should have turned it a little bit. Just like that. That's how I want this to be. All right, we need to get that one watered up and move on to the next. All right, this one we're going to do this coleus here. A cosmos in this color. No, I don't have the tag, so I don't know what color these cosmos are going to be. Oh, watch my camera there, Eska. Eska, watch my camera. And then this is a tidal wave red velour petunia. Tonight for supper we're doing venison steak. We did that on the black stone, and then Maria made us some fried mashed potatoes, leftover green beans, and a pickle. Joe's got exactly the same thing. After supper here, I decided that the only way that I was actually going to make all of those packages of meat, get those things cooked up, is if I actually just brought them out and got them thawing. So I brought out the short ribs, and the pork ribs, and the pork sausage, and the pork hocks. And over the next, 2 or 3 days, this is going to be the meat that we'll be eating. Actually, not tomorrow at all. I'm going to put this in the fridge. Yes, because we will be eating on this on Tuesday and Wednesday of this coming week here.
Doesn't take long to get up to speed. Me too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, Joe, you're in first, and then Maria's in next. And